We's back. He's doing what we like. Super thankful for another day. I preach that because you don't want to forget what we have. We really don't want to forget that. We don't want to forget that we, as humans, as spiritual beings, we must not forget that we are worth it. We must not forget that. We must not forget that we are free to do what we want to do in life. We must not forget that. We must not forget that if those around you are not on the same path as you, you choose to be around them or not to be around them. We must not forget that. We must not forget that even though we're all on different paths, somehow those around you are not creating betterness for themselves or going within themselves to see what they can make better for themselves. We, or I should say, have a choice to be around them or not be around them. We must not forget that. We must not forget, maybe this is my ego speaking. We must not forget that maybe you are chosen by other entities to know your purpose and to go within yourself to be free of this matrix we're in. We must not forget that. We must not forget that God chooses you to search within yourself and see the you and the not you, and see the light and the darkness in you. We have it. We all have it. We all have both. We all have light, darkness, awareness, unconsciousness. We all have these terms we use nowadays. But we must not forget that God given us superpowers, and we could either explore them or ignore them. We must not forget that. And this journey we call life, I am walking and talking and expressing. I'm learning my superpowers. I'm learning the powers that be give us certain things, which is humans: worry, fear, doubt. Those are powers that be. But the more I search within self and dissect and explore this being Kenny, I'm learning my very own superpowers. And a lot of the superpowers are unseen. A lot of the path that I am choosing to walk and talk is not for everybody, but it can be, because like I always preach, we must go within ourselves to find the superpowers. They were given to us before we were told who to be and how to be, and certain words. We were told, we were shown, and we lived it. And the more you break free of the powers that humans gave you and taught you, then you kind of see life a different visual. And that's just what I'm learning in this life, is that I'm going within self and finding my superpowers, and you can do the same. Very difficult at times, and it's easy at times as well, because we are so cursed by society's norms, lust, judgment, comparison, which is always being right, righteous, always being judgmental, not understanding, always being angry, not compassionate. And I'm learning all these within myself because I've had it this whole time. But I try to fit into society's norm, and maybe it's just not for me. That's what I'm learning. A lot of things are not for me. I just try to get along with the go along, and I'm here to experience this thing called life that we were given. Ups and downs, deaths and lives, births, and lust and sex, and all these things that we use, money, and all these beautiful terms we use. We can experience, which is a beautiful thing. Hello. And just learning through this journey of life is that everybody is not for you. We can't force connection. We can't just ignore that there's no connection. Yeah, like co-workers I joke around with, that's just our connection, but that's all it is. It's just surface level stuff, right? Joking around and doing this and doing that. And when you really connect with those that are really like on a spiritual path and gaining wisdom, it's very unique, and it's a whole nother connection. Because the questions that come up and the answers that we give, I don't know where the answers come from, but I'm just saying, like, I do these walks and I connect with the higher power. I connect with God, and God gives me answers without even asking. Just come. And then yet, the human brain gets in the way. That's where everything gets fucked up. Because we know something, we see something, we understand something, and we want to share it with others, but maybe a lot of things I'm learning is a lot of people don't want it. And maybe they just can't understand it. They kind of understand your own experience. You can do your best to communicate it, which I try to do videos. And yet, they are comparing their life to yours, or you're comparing their life to theirs, and oh, I've had that revelation, or this and that, and it's not for everybody, you know. The light is not for everybody. We can speak about it, we can give it to others, but a lot of people, they don't want it. They like their loop. They like their misery. They like their negativity. They don't ever want to go within themselves to find out what's really happening, or what's really going on, or even understanding themselves, right? Even understanding what growth really is. Understanding what the sitting with themselves or walking with themselves, and understanding what's really going on inside their brain and their mind and just every cell in their body. And by me hiking and walking and just talking to people, like, there's so many things out there that we can explore and understand, because technically we're all on the same path, but it's just different levels, and some people just stay at one level. And I'm not speaking from ego. What I'm understanding is that there's different levels to this, man. And there really is. Different levels. Different levels of memory. You gotta, like a Mario game, level up to the next level to see and understand things, right? You have to level up. You don't have to. You get to level up and see. You get to level up and see. Oh wow, okay, that's what's happening. Oh, that's what's going on. And a lot of this is all unseen things, man. It's all spiritual things. Like I have come in contact with higher entities, and I know that I'm guided and protected, and I know that I'll be okay with, regardless, in this life or the next life. I know that I'll be okay, because there's something way bigger than us out there, and I know that. What I know, what I know. What I don't know, I don't know. And that's okay. And by me fixating and trying to explain it to people that don't want to understand it or get to know it, then what's the point of even communicating it with people? I could communicate it with people. They agree, but they don't understand, because it's much deeper than people can really see or understand, right? So I enjoy my walks with nature, and I just enjoy what God has given to me. To just have some type of understanding and some type of just consciousness. And I thank God every day, because it's much bigger than we are. So, anyway, I think I'm done saying what I have to say. I will see you guys next time. I always say this, go within self. And stay connected with whatever's out there. Just stay connected. Have a good day. Thank you.